I know I wanted to have some newer content, but I was going through the archives of my old channel YouTube videos, and I was like, I think there's an opportunity to show some of the older videos that never really got viewed, or I think just got lost in the amount of videos I had on the channel. So tonight is going to start about a four-video series, or five, I think so. And these are going to be just older videos. So you're going to see this, and then you're going to see the opening to my old channel, Dre's Geek Depot, or I can't remember the other uh, openings you'll see, but it's gonna be older videos of me when Rory was young. So these are a couple years old. So I hope you guys enjoy it. This is content I feel that like is still relevant to what I do on this channel, and it's something that I wanted to just kind of show and get people interested again. One of them is going to be a video for Black Panther, the very first movie, which I did for Black History Month. I'm looking forward to actually seeing Wakanda Forever on Saturday with Lana. We got our tickets. We are super excited. Um, but yeah, like that's what I wanted to kind of do. So while you're watching these videos, just remember you're gonna see this, you're gonna see my face, you're gonna hear this dialogue, and it's gonna go right into the opening and enjoy it. And like I said, if you're new to the channel, click the subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. You are entitled to your own opinion. So if you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down. But at least if you thumbs down or if you thumbs up, leave a comment. The algorithm loves when you guys do that stuff. Plus, I like to know what you guys are thinking. All right, folks, enjoy the show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Geek Depot. It's your boy Dre, and today we are going to do a review of the Hasbro's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Black Ranger. This is the common variant, but we're going to talk about where Hasbro went wrong. What is going on with that? Stay tuned. So everybody, yeah, this is the Geek Depot, and Dre is not happy camper. I am a huge fan and have been a lifetime fan of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I watched the American Mighty Morphin Power Rangers up until I was in what do you want to say, college. But my friends made fun of me because I dragged one of my best friends to actually go see the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movies when they were in theaters for my birthday. Big shout out to Larry. Thank you for tolerating going to those things with me. But I started collecting the figures after I started getting into the Boom Studios comic books back, I would say, early last year in 2020. The pandemic definitely brought about some interest in like reading the comics. So I was like, well, I want to collect the toys, and I knew Hasbro had been putting them out, so I bought the Lord Dracon. I have the Lord Dracon exclusive, the Evo exclusive that they did on Hasbro's website. I have the Green Ranger, Blue Ranger, Red Ranger, Pink Psycho Ranger. So you can guess that I have a couple of them. And I'll be doing reviews on those, but this review today is to talk about where Hasbro went wrong. And I'm saying, look at that face. That is not the Black Ranger's face. That is a very poor attempt at a coloring of the Black Ranger's face. I don't, Zach was never looked, had his hair like that, never looked like that. I mean, to be very frank and honest, it looks like they repainted this and took the glasses off of the Blue Ranger Billy. So, I'm going to go into a little bit more detailed review of this figure. So, give me a second to actually get the figure open and we can take a closer look at it. Hopefully Hasbro didn't screw up on the figure itself, just on the head sculpt, and we'll talk about that. So, getting this figure finally out of the package, upon closer examination, the weapons look really good. Like I said, they really kept true to the blaster that they had, his axe, that became the gun weapon. Now, if you're a fan of putting together the entire Five Ranger weapon that they used in the TV show to kill some of the monsters that Rita and Lord Zed would send, you can get the SH Figuarts, which are about $45 for, I know, the White Ranger and the Red Ranger. I don't know how much the other ones cost, but I have seen people own a complete set and they are able to actually piece together all the weapons to form that Mega Blaster. You get an extra set of hands, which I think is cool. We get the dagger, which I don't like the paint on it. I mean, if you actually zoom in, like to the camera, it doesn't look terrible, but to me, in my eyes, I mean, maybe I'm getting older. I don't like the way the paint looks on the weapons, but that could be done. And then you get like an actual blaster piece effect for the axe. I do like the detail where it shows the mastodon. I wish there was better detailing on his belt. Like you could see here, like the morpher piece, like it's not, you can't tell that it was the mastodon. But this is what you get when you pay $20. Now, again, I suggest that that face is never going to go on my Power Ranger toy. Good Lord, Hasbro, what are you doing? I mean, as a person of color myself, that looks terrible. And I really feel like they didn't get a head scan. Now, I don't know if Hasbro has the rights or even spoke to the actor that played Zack in the show, but I mean, if you look at the other head scans, like I'll pull Trini's. May she rest in peace. She looks like Trini. Jason David Frank, the Lord Dracon, looks like Jason David Frank. Then you get Zack. Now, again, if you're looking for the SH Figuarts, I think it has a little bit more detailing, and I don't want to say a little bit more, like they're actually, Cletus has said it on his channel, the Half Gladiator, Half Geek, that like you basically pay for what you're getting. So like if you want to get a $45 figure, you're going to get something of quality versus a $20 figure. Now, I have seen some collectors talk about getting the Batman figures by the DC Multiverse, and those are $20 and they're beautiful. The amount of detailing McFarlane's putting into them, but their articulation's less. So there's a catch-22. Like, you can get really highly detailed, but then you get less articulation. Here you get more articulation, but then you get this. I almost want to break it. And I'm a lifelong collector, folks, so I don't like that sort of stuff. And we're going to try to... Here, let's get you guys look at my Power Ranger box for a second. Now, my daughter got me that. My 11-year-old got me this for Christmas 2 years ago. I love it. It's one of my pop moments besides my Batmobile that my wifey got me. So those stay. Now, as you can see here, the figure is still new, so it's stiff. I mean, it's, for one hand, the joints aren't going to be moving, but he does have an ankle pivot, which is not bad. Let's see. The holster actually can hold the blaster, which I think is pretty cool. For a $20 figure to have an actual working holster, I'm good with. Now, the arms have those butterfly joints, but like I said, since he's still new, he's not, like, the left arm moves in the butterfly joint a lot looser, but this right one does not. So, like, your figure, if it's got a butterfly joint, should be able to do this, as you can see. And this one is not moving. So, the helmet looks good. I will give it that. They did a good job on the helmet. The coloring on the suit looks good. For $20, I'm not really gonna stress myself. He has the chest right here at the ab crunch. and the ankle pivot. Like I said, I just literally took him out the box just now, so he definitely needs some work. I'm going to rate this figure, for me, out of 5, 5 being it's perfect, 1 being oh my god. The figure definitely sits at about a 3. It definitely needs some work on the paint for the weapons. The holster is what definitely saves it. The joints are still really tight, and I know that comes mostly with really new figures that have never been unboxed, but the fact that this one is looser than this one and actually moves. And what really lowers this score almost to a 1 is that busted head sculpt. Again, Hasbro, if you guys are going to remake this figure, please put a proper head scan of Zach, or I'm going to just give my money to SH Figure Arts and Bandai and get a better figure. So if this is your first time to my channel, toy reviews are a very common thing I do here. Make sure you comment below, say if you agree with me, this head scan was terrible. Or, hey, maybe you need to do a little bit more detailing on the figure. Whatever you think. If you like it, hit a thumbs up. And if it's, again, your first time to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell. Let you know when I'm going to have a video up. And, yeah, my friends, as always, stay geeky. Peace, y'all.